Dingers barrels this one. It's going out to right field. And it is over the wall. Back to back, baby. Rip Dingers. It is game one. Moose versus Platypi. Platypi are looking pretty neutral. Moose are as well. We just got a couple modifications on the egos. Hopefully we take this game. Platypi are bottom of their division. Rusty Nozzle on the bump. Let's take it to him early. Jackson just slips this down the line past the first baseman. He's going to be held at one as a Wugliams gets to it. But Jackson gets a 2-out hit in the first. Perry Quaker gets a low pitch and he sends it into center field. So back-to-back singles for the Moose in the first. Trash Man does it. Sends it into center field. Jackson turns around third. This is going to be a close play, but he is out at home. Oh my God. No way, dude. Irene fast on the ground to Kaufman, but she can't handle this one. It trickles into center, and Irene has herself a hit. Irene goes. She is in at second safely. Patty chips it just to the second baseman. Irene's going to move to third, but there's two away now. Oh, and this one is right down the middle for Jackson. He sends it into left center. This is going to be extra bases for Jackson as he slides into second with an RBI. It is 1-0 Moose. Ooh, up the middle. Kaufman dives but can't get it. Jackson turns around third. Same throw from Bacon. This time it's late. They add another one. It's 2-0 for the Moose. Buck Swiner takes advantage of one there. He tags it into center. So it's a 2-out single for the Moose. Wiggles Freeman gets a ground ball up the middle. He's going to be on. And so back-to-back hits with two away in the fourth. Back to the top of the order. Irene fast stepping in. This one is lofted into short right center. It gets down. And this is going to score a run for the Moose. It's 3-0. Muffin Studwick laces this just down the left field line. He is going to have himself extra bases. In at second with a leadoff double in the fourth. Bobbitt leaping but not able to grab this. Jackson gets it on a dive that'll hold Kaufman to one, but the run will score, and the Platypi are on the board. Ooh, and another ball ripped into left. They are all over Silvio right now. Tags this fastball. Swiner goes back and can't make the grab. Oh my goodness. Swiner had a beat on it but got turned around, and so it's bases loaded, none away for the Platypi. That's going to end Silvio's night. Oh, that is disappointing. Tolbert gets a big strikeout there. One away. And this one's on the ground to Bobbitt. Flips it to second. Crisp over to first. And they get out of the bases loaded jam. Carla Tolbert coming in and doing phenomenal work. Platypi do get one. After four, it's 3-1 for the Moose. Oh, just out of the reach of Pruitt. This lands fair, and Tremendo has some trouble with it in right. So that is a leadoff double in the seventh for the Platypi. This one to Crisp. He makes the play. Ooh, throws to Bobbitt. Sneaky, but doesn't get anything. They manage to get the out at first still. So gets him swinging over the changeup. 79 miles an hour from Chuck Best. And there's two away. This one's on the ground. Freeman dives. Nacho Crisp picks it up. It's not in time at first. And so there's runners on the corners for Beefcake McStevens. Fastball left over the middle, and McStevens able to get it into right. Tremendo dives and can't stop it. And so the run will score. Bacon moves to third. Again, runners on the corners. It's 3-2 for the Moose. Felix Farmhand coming in, having to pick up some innings here. And this one is just sent right into center field. Platypi tie this game at 3. And this one is also sent back up the middle. Jackson makes the throw toward home, but it is not going to be in time. Platypi take the lead 4-3. Wiggles Freeman is in. I think we got to make the move. We're going to bring Dingers in. We need that bat. And Dingers drives this to left, and it one-hops the short wall. Dingers takes the turn. He's going to second it. It is just barely there with a double. Rip Dingers comes in, and now there's a runner on for Irene Fast. Irene sends this to the right side. Rip Dingers is going to be held at third. He has 0 speed over there. Rufus Zumar is going to come in. Interesting choice. Yeah, I got to think Irene threatens to steal. They are very concerned about that. Now they're pickoff to Irene. Irene goes, and that one is outside. Irene is safe at second, so 2 runners in scoring position. Kason Pruitt needs to come through here. Misses another pitch. And this one is chipped into center. Gotta test it. Rip Dingers goes for home, and he is in there safely. It's a tie game. 4-4. He doesn't even bother to slide. And we are tied up in the 9th. Jackson on the ground. Out number 3. Oh, well, the Moose managed to tie this game. We might have another extra innings affair on us. We're going to try and hold them here and get it done. Farmhand's going to come out. We're going to bring close to game. We're going to win it quick. This one is on the ground up the middle. So Platypi have a leadoff hit in the bottom of the 9th. As they immediately go for second. In there safely. Swings over the curveball. Out number 1. Great strikeout from Klaus to game there. Muffin Studwick comes in. He's got the RBI man trait active now. Swinging under the fastball. Klaus to game. 2 big strikeouts for him in this inning. Now Kitty Kaufman comes in. She is hot today. 3 for 4. Fastball straight at Bobbitt. Makes the play. 3 away. So we are going into extras. Top of the 10th. This game is tied at 4. Tremendo lofts this into right. It's going to get caught by O'Wugliams. 1 away. New pitcher coming in. Walt Huckster. Oh, gets him on the inside fastball. Okay, well, Rip Dinger is back in, looking to do some damage. Dingers drives this down left, and it just squeaks over that short wall. Rip Dingers! Love that. 369 feet, his 6th home run of the year. Moose are up 5-4. Top of the order and Scooter Sandbrick. Ooh, this is going to be a tough inning for the Moose. Close to game is at the end of his rope. This one is Pop Swiner chasing, and he's going to get there. Quick 1 pitch, 1 out. Misses the fastball. Walks Willie Bacon. Like we got nothing. Nobody else behind him. I think we gotta just throw it in and pray. That's outside. Goes to second, but this one is sent deep. Oh my God. No! Oh, the Platypi walk it off. Home run from Beefcake McStevens. Oh, that is infuriating. Moose lose 6-5. I mean, it's a problem with the pitching. This is something that needs to be addressed. It's been consistent. Farmhand cannot be trusted. I mean, the Moose were in that game at the very least. Rip Dinger's coming in 2 for 2 at the end is nice. I don't know if it saves his spot. We need to make some moves to make room for some better pitching in the back end. And we need to make some cap space. Unfortunately, that means we got to look at some of our top players because they're the ones that get paid the most. Let's take a look at that right now and see what we can do before game 2. Let's see where the rest of the league ended up after that. Skip all. So we're still holding our standing, which is nice. Let's take a look at what we got in our options. What we really need to do is make cap space. Daisy Stone 7, Jack Velasquez 6.6. That's good. One of the moves we can make, we can do Wiggles Freeman for Digaforto. I think that's maybe something worth looking at right now. Because that utility trade is so nice. Yeah, I think the big issue right here, clearly the weakest player on the team, and it's not a problem when our starters are able to go, 5-6 innings, and we don't use him. Bring Charlie Best in, Carla Tolbert in, cost a game, it's over. Those are when we win games. But when our starters can't go 5 or 6, this is the guy who's our option. And oftentimes we try to get away with, these two being competitive, and they're just not. Maybe maybe we need to bring Farmhand in earlier when that happens. That could be an option, so he's not pitching in such intense scenarios, but I just don't like it. I don't like Farmhand on the team. I would love catching is where we could make some moves too, but I don't think we're going to make cap space there. Roman Rhodes and Pedro Nixon both at 3.8. It's pretty good. Baker's only 5'9". That is a great value for the DH that he is. Wiggles, we can get a couple mil. Hangers, we can get a couple mil. We might have to move Pruitt, especially if he doesn't start picking it up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Irene Fast is an option as well. We could trade Irene for a better catcher. That is an interesting idea. I'm just not sure what to do. We're 50 games in. Got a long season ahead of us. That is worth remembering as well. All right, I think we hold off for now, and in the future, we will use Farmhand early. That's what we take away from this, our learning experience. Let's look at what our lineup is looking like for game 2. Irene Fast is hurting. Swap her out for Nixon. Don't love that Nacho Crisp's feeling bad. Rick Dingers. He's locked in. Let's move him up. That is a sick, unreal top 3 if we can get Pruitt hitting. If Pruitt can get on base like that, he's unreal. We have a really good team, and that's great. That's really nice. We just got to keep coming out winning, and remember that we are winning. We're at the top of our division still, but we're always looking to improve. We're gonna have to face the grapplers at some point, and they are scary. But this is a little chaotic, but it looks good. So let's jump in to game 2. Game 2, Moose versus Platypi. Platypi walked off the Moose in extras last time. Let's see if we can't beat them to a pulp in this one, because I do not like the way that ended. Kason Pruitt leading us off. Abysmal average, but he's still finding himself on this team in the bigs. Wow. Okay. Ishmael Miles starting us off with a frustrating strike on the edge. Oh! Jackson takes one in the ribs. But he gets a free pass for it. He just took that like a fucking man, too. That was aggressive. And then Harry Quaker up the middle. Lopez dives and makes the stop. Out number 2 made at first, but Jackson able to get up to second. So Rip Dingers comes in now with a runner on. Hopefully we can get ahead early. It's a full count. Rip Dingers just bloops this into right. Jackson takes the turnaround third. The throw home, and he is safe. So the Moose get one in the first thanks to Rip Dingers. I'd love to get Raul Strikes feeling better. I feel like he's kind of underrated. You know, he's a player that like can really outperform his stats. This one is on the ground, up the middle though. Swings over a great slider from Strikes. 2 away. Muffin Studwick in fourth. The runner goes for second. The throw is late, so they have someone in scoring position. Curveball stays up, and it's into center field. The runner heads home. The throw is late. And they score. They tie this game in the first. It's 1-1. Oh, Pruitt can't get this one. It's over his head, and it goes into the corner and right. Sandbrick rounds first, and he's into second with a leadoff double for the Platypi in the second. Williams over to Pruitt at first. He knocks it down. But Bobbitt able to pick up the pieces. Over to strike right number 1. Runner is on third now with 1 away for Charlie Lopez. Strikes is really having a hard time getting his pitches right. Change up, just dribbled up the middle. An infuriating hit to give the Platypi the lead. It's 2-1. Runner goes for second, and they are going to be in there safely. This one's on the ground to Pruitt. They're going to get the out at first, 2 away, but the runner moves to third for Willie Bacon. Willie Bacon drives this to left center. It gets down, the run scores, and Bacon is going to be in with a double. They are just pummeling Raul Strikes right now. Beefcake McStevens just drives a changeup. They're going to score another run here. On another double, it's 4-1. And Scooter Sandbrick immediately drives this ball into right center. And another, it's a leadoff double. Oh my God, like, we can't take him out yet. It's the 3rd inning, we don't have the depth. Oh, well, Strikes is coming out of the game. Jesus, that is just insulting at this point. Farmhand flips it over to second and to first, so Farmhand comes in and gets himself a double play. They score another one. They knock Raul Strikes out of the game with a ball to the face. This game is starting to get a little ugly. Rory Crowd's on the ground. Bobbitt can't grab it, so he has himself a single. Muffin Studwick drives this out to left center, and Swiner is not going to get there. This is going to score another run for the Platypi. 6-1. Williams, another hit. We just cannot keep the Platypi off the bases. On the ground at Dingers, and they get the out at first, 1 away. Take your base. Oh my goodness. No way. Oh, don't get the call, and the batter walks. I mean, that's frustrating. This one is chipped out to center. Jackson slides and makes the grab. So there's 2 away. Runners retreat to their bases. On the ground. Bobbitt doesn't pick up the ball. So the runner turns around third, the throw home, and they are safe. Oh, come on. It's 7-1 for the Platypi. This one's on the ground to Pruitt. And so they get out of it, but the Platypi tag another run on. They've scored every single inning of this game so far. It's 7-1. Perry Quaker drives this one out to left center, and it is going to be a solo shot for the big belly bully. Home run, Perry Quaker. 404 feet, 23rd on the year. Maybe this will spark a little something in the Moose. It's 7-2 now. That's going to end Miles' night. Remington Sharp comes in. Dingers barrels this one. It's going out to right field. And it is over the wall. Back to back, baby. Rip Dingers. 389 feet for him. His 7th on the year. And it's 7-3 for the Moose. Oh, in the dirt. He does not have the speed to beat this out. So he's going to go down at first. Trying a little too hard to hit another one for himself. Fred Bobbitt stepping in. Watches one right down the middle to start off. But this one is sent into the gap in right center. The trash man, Fred Bobbitt, gets extra bases in the 6th. He's in with a double. Chris just chips this into left field. It's going to get caught by the left fielder, Rory Crowds. 2 away now. Tremendo sends this up the middle. And we are going to keep the runner at third because there is no speed there on Bobbitt. And so it's runners on the corners for Buck Swiner. Ooh, new pitcher already. Remington Sharp had a short night. Swiner able to send this up the middle as well. And so the Moose get another one here. It is 7-4. Runner goes. And this one is going to just float into shallow right field. And so the runner goes first to third on the hit and run. That is annoying. Scooter Sandbrick in, none away. I think we're just going to have to risk it. Bring in Charlie Best here. Runner leaves for second, and they are in there easily. Swings over the curveball, so Charlie Best gets a big strikeout there. 2 big strikeouts from Chuck Best. Oh, love to see that, bailing us out on that play. Charlie Lopez in with 2 away, 2 in scoring position. Oh, change up right down the middle. Lucky to not have that put over the fence. And this one is popped up. Pruitt making the call. And Charlie Best comes in and does his thing. He keeps the score right where it is. Nacho Crisp gets a hold of this one. It is traveling. It's a short wall. Home run! Nacho Crisp. Love to see that. 401 feet. His 12th of the year. He is finally feeling better. 7-5 for the Moose. So the Moose hold them in the 8th. We're going into the top of the 9th. 3-4-5 coming up. We need 2. And another one. This one is up the middle, but Lopez dives and makes the stop. Quaker's thrown out at first. Rip Dinger is having a good day. 3 for 4. But he gets 4 straight balls and gets the walk. Pedro Nixon in now. And this one is driven into right center. This is going to get down, and Nixon should have extra bases. Rip Dingers is going to hold at third and not test it. And so they have 2 runners in scoring position, 1 away for Fred Bobbitt. Ooh, new pitcher Hugh Jacobs coming in. Bobbitt able to get this over to the right side. It gets down. Kitty Kaufman can't make the grab. She throws home. Oh, no! Nixon's thrown out trying to stretch it. So there's 2 away now, and the Moose are down by 1. Nacho Crisp, able to keep this inning alive. He barrels it into center. This one is ripped. Oh, the second baseman grabs it. No! Oh, Moose lose 7-6. Oh. 2 just heartbreaking 1-run losses to the Platypi for the Moose in this series. I mean, like, we were in it. Our pitching completely failed us, and we still fought our way through these games. You really want to just kind of bully on this team, but it didn't happen, you know? Pitching was absolutely abysmal. Raul's strikes went 2 innings. It's not going to work when that happens. He gave up 5 runs. Oh, man. Rip Dinger's showing up, though. Fighting for a spot on the team. I don't know. We're going to have to figure something out. It's really disappointing. Well, that'll be it for today. Just a short series. If you liked the video, please consider subscribing. It helps a lot. It means a lot to me. My name is Casey, and I will see you next time when the Moose take on the Wide Loads.